This is a correction video.
What were you doing for your job?
I worked in a spring factory. I'm not a school teacher.
That was my next question, because
Or a
everyone said that
bartender.
you were a teacher and got fired from your job.
No, I'm not even old enough to be a teacher.
I was gonna say, because you're 21, I'm like, this is illegal. Who
Exactly.
are you teaching?
Exactly.
So you weren't
No.
a teacher.
Or a bartender.
So
Either one.
And also, I've heard rumors that your dad is a preacher.
My father is so far from a preacher, it's crazy.
So everything has just
offended.
been made up.
Oh yeah, like none
Okay.
of it's true at all.
In keeping with the honor of this channel, I was one of the people who went with what I thought, what is normally a reputable source, that she had lost her job. And then I came to realize, because of people in my comments said that this rumor was started by a satire site. And then when I went and did more research on it, and I saw that it was started by a satire site, and then I happened to see this interview. So let me say her getting fired from her job was not correct, but that does not take away from my stance on teachers having a life and them having to shun themselves from society, not be able to enjoy themselves in the same way that most of the parents of the students are, because of their position. Now, I understand some people were upset because they were like, there's a standard to certain jobs, and if that's the job you go into, then you have to adhere to the standard. That is true as it is right now. My point is that those standards should be removed. Those standards should not be so harsh that a teacher can't go on vacation, and if she or he is sitting at a bar and they take a picture while they're sitting at a bar, then that teacher gets fired. Because I have seen where that has happened to people that I have known, that I've grown up with. I've seen that happen on the news and throughout, other cities. When I was living in Atlanta, it wasn't uncommon to see people who were teachers or in certain aspects of law enforcement, like if they was a police chief or something like that, if they're sitting in my cigar lounge, they're like, hey, you can't take a picture of me and post it online because I could lose my job. They can't even enjoy some of the basic aspects of things that the average person does, that a parent does. I can understand if they were, working at the strip joint, maybe. I can understand if they murdered somebody, but it just goes too far when a teacher can't even go on vacation and post a picture of themselves in a bathing suit. Those are the kind of things that I'm talking about. So I retract the thing about her getting fired, but I still stand behind teachers being able to have a life. Certain levels of government officials still being able to have a life. America has such a purity culture that is ridiculous. I remember when I was stationed in Germany and the whole thing that was going on. Well, I wasn't stationed in Germany yet. Anyway, the point is I was in Europe, and the whole thing with Bill Clinton was going on, and the other foreign military people were laughing at us like, y'all actually are trying to get rid of your president because of that. That's so minor, But that's America for you. That's America for you. We want to do everything in the dark and then act like we, so clean in the light. We throw stones and hide our hands all the time. But just want to make that correction. It happens very rarely with me, but every few years it might happen. So y'all have a great day, and remember always, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.